Your life is always speaking to you. The fundamental spiritual question is this: will you listen? The meaning of wisdom for me is recognizing the moment when what you know aligns perfectly with what you feel. That powerful flash of clarity telling you the right decision to make originates from only one source: you, with a capital Y. There is the little you, your personality, and the greater you, spelled with a capital Y, your soul. The people you love and trust most will hopefully always be there to offer advice. But you are on your own journey, responsible for charting your own course. Whenever I felt most tested, lost, or unsure of my own direction, these words from Invictus, which I memorized at 8 years old, have been a way forward. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul. With every decision, you are steering your own ship. Beneath all of those protective layers built up between you and the world lives an inner voice that goes by many names. Some call it instinct or intuition. I call that persistent knowing, our spiritual GPS. It acts as our internal compass designed to help you move through life no matter what distractions or obstacles get in your way. Your GPS is always turned on. Whether you're headed on the right track or about to take a destructive turn, your emotional guidance system lets you know. Every right decision I have ever made has come from listening to my gut. Every wrong decision was a result of me dismissing that small, still voice within me. Your life speaks to you in whispers, that little nudge saying, something doesn't feel right. If you ignore it, those whispers turn into pebbles thrown at you, warning, there's a problem, danger ahead. If those signs remain unexamined, you will inevitably experience what feels like a heavy brick to the head. Shutting out the brick guarantees disaster will eventually strike. You will see your life come crashing down like a brick wall. I've seen this happen so often in my own life, I now try to respond immediately at the first whisper. What every one of these Super Soul Sunday conversations has taught me is that no matter who you are, if you've been faking your way through life, ignoring your inner compass, the wake-up call can be harsh. Job loss, the end of a relationship, money problems, disruption in any form, no matter how devastating. These are also opportunities to stop sleepwalking through your life, to wake up and pay attention to the red flags, the whispers, the pebbles, and bricks along the way. Your real purpose on earth is to become more of who you really are.
All right, Oprah, you talking too damn long. All right, y'all, listen, what's going on, family? I'm in the building, this Obeng, here and about to give y'all this lecture today. I think the most powerful lecture that I can give y'all to date. One of the most powerful lectures I can give y'all to date. And it's going to be key that you listen to this and follow along. Okay? Now, I want to say this. For those of you who are new to me, I am Obeng. Okay? That's my name. Don't wear it out. I identify myself as an enlightened messenger, an ascended master, and an eco-warrior. Simply because I love to keep the cycle of life. This is about the ecosystem. Keep the cycle of life pure. And when you are one who is in tune with life and keeping life pure, then you sort of become a advocate for life. And, you know, not just human life, but all life. You understand? And so I see myself as an eco warrior because I am one of those who tries to keep the cycle of life pure. Not littering, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Not trashing the earth, not polluting the waters, not polluting the airs. Now, we got to go into this. There's a question I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you a question. Okay? Question is, what's in your water? Could our water indirectly be killing us? That's the question. Well, that's the second part to the question. Could our water be killing us? Could our water be killing us? This is a good key question. Could our water in our home be killing us indirectly? Huh? Let's find out. I asked what's in your water. Do you know what's in your water? Do you know the purpose of your water in your home? Do you know what your water does and what it serves? Do you know the purpose of what your water serves? Not just for showers and food, cooking food. There's a purpose for why that water that comes in your home. There is a purpose for that water. That water has a purpose. Could that water be indirectly killing us? Because it may, in which it is, but the water itself may not be killing you through ingestion, drinking it, inhaling it, whatever. It may not be killing us directly that way, but it is. Your water, it is. But indirectly, it's killing you. We need to learn about how man has turned our water into our enemy. This is why I'm an eco warrior. Because I don't go against nature in the cycle of life. When man does, man is an enemy of nature. I am a advocate of nature. I'm a warrior for nature. I love to keep my life, my air pure. So we got to explain this. Okay? We got to explain this. Could man be killing us through our water? Yeah, they actually are using our water system to kill us. Not the water that's coming in your home is killing you directly, but the water that is coming to your home is killing you indirectly. Let me explain how. Let's break it down. Let's show you the math. Let's show you the science. Let's give you the language. Let's give you the language. Okay, follow me. Follow me here. Here's your home. Your nice, beautiful home. Underneath your home, there is a water pipe system. We all have water pipes running through our home. Underneath your home, there is water pipes. Listen to me. All of your water is, once it goes through that pipe system, your shower water, your sink water, your toilet water, once that water goes through that pipe system, it becomes reclaimed water. It then becomes reclaimed water. Okay? That reclaimed water, it is ciphered and cycled through the pipe system. Follow me. Are y'all following? This is going to get so good. Oh, trust me, I charged my phone up heavy last night. I put my thing, I made it 100%. We got time today. We got time today. Oh, yes, we do. I'm taking my time with this one. So, your water that goes through your home runs through a pipe system. It then becomes reclaimed water. Now, why do I have poop right here? The word poop. I'll explain that in a bit. But your water becomes, in that, once it gets into that pipe system, listen, Let's go into that right now. Even your poop, your shit, whatever you want to call it, your fecal matter, your feces, whatever you want to call it, your bowel movement, whatever you want to, however nice you want to say it. There's no nice way to say it. But it's a beautiful thing. Do you understand that your poop really should be a beautiful thing, not a nasty, smelling, messy thing? I'm going to explain all of that. It should be a beautiful thing. If you are in tune with the cycle of life, it would be a beautiful thing. You would understand this. But you don't understand it. So when you see poop, you're like, ew, he's stinking. It's messy. Ew. Because you don't understand who you are naturally. Let's keep going. So your poop, which should be the natural soil. You, human, are natural like the earth is. You come from the natural world. You come from the soil. You understand? You, human, when you poop in your home, that is called your soil. You remember in middle school, elementary, someone would poop their pants and the teacher would send that boy to the office and they would say, he soiled himself. He needs a change of clothes. You remember that, right? Remember your teacher used to say, go to the clinic and get a change of clothes because you soiled, if you soiled yourself, they use this terminology, soiled yourself. Understand and pay attention to words. When they used to say soil, where are they getting that from? Because your poop truly is the soil. If you are eating naturally, if you are eating a natural food diet or meal, your poop would be the soil. This food grows from the soil. Do you know what soil is? Let's explain that. What is soil? Soil is compost. A lot of dead things. You understand what I'm saying? Bugs and animals and even humans. We all return back to the soil. When we get buried, we go back to the dirt. We all go back to the soil. We all go back to the soil. We all go back into the earth. And we become a part of the compost. The compost is made up of a bunch of dead things living in the earth. A lot of soil, mineral rocks, you made of crystals, your bones. It's all made up of this soil. Your soil has all kind of dead things in it that became compost, that compositioned itself into soil. It compositioned itself into soil. And do you know what comes from that beautiful soil of composition? A beautiful rose or strawberries and raspberries and stuff like that comes from the soil. The trees grow out of the soil where we get our food from. If you were eating naturally, you would understand that your soil would go back to the earth. And that would what? That would then composite itself and you can plant your food right back in that soil, in your own poop, if you're eating naturally. But if you're eating all this fuck shit out here and you're eating all this nasty shit out here, your food is no good to you. You understand? But if you are eating nature's food and you go and give your poop back to the earth, you can turn that over multiple times in the soil. Turn it over, turn it over, turn it over till it compositions itself. And you can plant right in that same poop, that same spot where you pooped at. Because your poop has become compost. Well, it becomes soil. It compositioned itself into becoming soil. And once it became soil, it's only natural soil again. Because if you're eating natural, your body is going to take in what it needs for survival, what it needs to thrive and live, and give back to the earth what belongs to the earth. It's going to give back to the earth what naturally is the earth. When you poop, it should be back to the earth. But guess what happens when you poop? At your house. Guess what happens when you when you're at home and you poop at your house, what happens? It goes through a pipe system. That pipe system is flushed. Your poop is flushed with that water that becomes now reclaimed water. Once it goes through that pipe system, it becomes reclaimed. And this is that funky ass smell. You walk by like these reclaimed outdoor, these like the city sprinklers. You know how like the city got like parks and recreational parks, and they got sprinkler systems that keeps the grass, fed, watered. They got sprinkler system that keeps watering the grass. And you can walk by that park and you smell a very small smell. A very small smell. Did I say that? I did. And you smell a very foul smell. You smell a very foul smell. And you might be like, damn, it smell like boiled eggs, or it smell like somebody farted, or it smell like, yo, it stank over here. That's reclaimed water. But the question is, what are you smelling? What are you smelling? What you are smelling, my divine beloved, that which is called methane. You are smelling methane. Methane, once your poop gets converted, once that poop gets reclaimed, your poop gets reclaimed in the water system, they take it, man takes it, and does what? They use your poop, and it becomes converted into methane gas. That's what you're smelling. You're smelling methane gas when you're walking by that water reclaim system, that sprinkler system. You're smelling methane gas from the poop. And this is why they feed you bad food. They need you to eat that bad stuff. Because they take the fumes from that and they use that. They capture the fumes from that and they convert it into methane gas from your poop. It's converted into methane gas. Now, your methane gas, which was human soil, basically methane gas, it goes into which is really, all of it really is just human soil. Methane gas from your poop all the way back to being converted to methane gas. It's just human soil that goes through the pipe system. And they take that soil and they give it to man's plant. This is why they call it a power plant. Hence the word plant. Why? Because your plant is being fed by the soil. Every plant, nature's plant, grows from the soil. Nature's plant grows from the soil. Well, the power plant is powered by whose soil? Your soil. The power plant is powered by your soil. Your soil. This is why it's called a power plant. Because it's a plant. Literally, it's a plant that's being powered by soil. But what kind of soil? The human soil. So your water and your poop from your home is being converted into reclaimed water. It gets reclaimed. And then it is converted into methane gas, which should not be inhaled. And basically, it's just human soil that is going into the power plant, powering the plant. Methane gas is powering the plant. Everything needs to be ran off of gas, And so these mega structures that you see in your community, in your cities, industrial parks, these mega water structural plants that you see, letting off billows of smoke, letting off billows and billows of smoke, biofuel toxins, polluting the air. So, is your water killing you? The question, is your water killing you? Indirectly, yes, because it is in the air that is killing you. The water that comes in your home, reclaimed, turned into methane gas, and comes out of the power plant as billows of smoke, becomes biofuel toxins. You are inhaling those biofumes. which in essence and indirectly, inherently is killing you. So is your water killing you? Yes, the air is killing you. The air is killing you. The air is killing us. I might as well put myself in that same category. But you can combat the system. You won't win because you are in a mega monolithic where these people are trying to kill us, make us sick. You cannot win against a machine like that. One of the key things is, yes, you need to get out in nature more because nature absorbs that shit. Nature absorbs that kind of stuff. It's best to get out in nature, be in nature. So nature, when you are around it, the trees and all that shit absorbs those toxins. You got to get outside and be in nature. It's key. You get outdoors. It's key. Now, what is happening? Here's nature's plant. Here's man's plant. Man's plant is being powered by, just like nature's plant gets powered by the soil, man's plant get powered by soil as well. But they get powered by human soil that gets reclaimed, converted into methane gas. Methane gas is killing us. Why is that? Why is methane gas killing you? Well, where do you find, what is another, where else do you find the word methane at? You find that word in what else that causes cancer? Let's look at that. Cigarettes, menthols. You find methane in menthol cigarettes. This is what causes cancer. Cancer is caused by menthol in the cigarettes, which is actually methane. It's methane that kills us. So the methane that they are taking from our soil, our poop, putting it into our water system, our power plant, and then letting it off in the air, it's biofuel toxins that is killing us. So we are being killed by the air. There are airstrikes going on right now. There are airstrikes going on right now. And they're killing us through biofuels. We are dying not through water. Actually, yes, that too. But more indirectly as well in the air. You understand? We're being destroyed by airstrikes. You understand what I'm saying? And so, we must get out into nature. We must get out into nature and let nature absorb us. Because what you need to understand, my divine beloved, what you need to understand is that even outside in nature, do you understand that the gravitational pull, that the world is gravitational? There's a pull on the world. You know, there's a pulling on you, even on your soul, even on your life. There's a pulling. The world is gravitational. There's always a pulling. It's a pulling system. It's always pulling on. The world is always pulling on, because it's absorbing. It needs to absorb. Everything about the world is absorbent. The soil is absorbent. Your body is absorbent for the sun. Everything is absorbent, so your body is pulling in the sun. The earth is, the ground is pulling in water. Everything is pulling. Everything is gravitational, meaning pulling on, pulling down. Everything is gravitational in the world. And so when you understand that, then you understand something even deeper. That going out into nature, getting in the forest, getting in the woods, getting in the trees, getting in the soil, getting in the water, getting in the burying yourself in the sand. Do you understand that that's a form of detox? Do you understand that is a form of detox? You understand? This is why people do mud baths. This is why people do salt baths. Because they have an understanding that the natural minerals and elements of the earth pulls out the toxins in the body. And so therefore, when you are out in nature, the gravitational pull of the gravitational pull of nature itself, the trees and the plant and the soil, it's like a swamp. It's like it's like quicksand. It will pull on you, thus literally pulling out the toxins in you, pulling out toxins right in you. It's key that you get in nature, because nature, what happens in nature is a pulling, and it pulls on toxins right up out of you. The pull is so strong when you are in the midst of the trees, when you are in the midst of the forest, when you are submerged in the water, when you are submerged in the salt. It pulls on the body, pulling and extracting out everything that is not pure, pulling and extracting out everything that is toxic. That is toxic. You understand what I'm saying? You need to read bioenergenetics. This book is key. Bioenergenetics is a key book because it talks about that kind of stuff. It allows you to understand how being out in the world, out in nature, how we are energized by nature through the bio pulling on the oxygen that the trees even need. The trees use. And from you. But here's the beautiful thing about nature. Nature don't take from you without giving you something. Nature takes from you, but it gives you your pure life. It takes from you, but it allows you to have nothing left but your pure life. You are purified through nature. You are purified through nature because it pulls on all the things impure, leaving you nothing but the pure self. Are you understanding this? Leaving you nothing but the pure self. This is key stuff. Okay? This is key stuff. And you need to get it. You need to get it. You need to understand this. You are the natural. This is you. There is no difference between this thing right here and you. There's no difference. You understand what I'm saying? You are this. This is you. I read in an article a long time ago. A girl said, would you pour soda in your plant? Would you feed soda to your plant? I read that in an article and I said, hell no, I wouldn't feed soda to my plant. She said, then why would you put soda in your body? Because that is also an understanding that you are just like the plant. You understand? Now, understand, our water is killing us too. Our water is killing us. But we can help. We can help and assist in that. We can assist in that. Because you got filtration systems you can have. If you are a person that lives off grid, then you collect your own water, you filter it. But even if you don't live off grid, that's okay. You can still, there's a little town here where it's a little town about an hour away from me, maybe an hour and a, no, it's about an hour away from me. There's a little town called Trinity. Now, why do they call this town Trinity? Why do they call this town Trinity? Now, when I think of the word Trinity, I'm thinking of a spiritual word. It's a spiritual word, Trinity. The Holy Trinity. They call this town Trinity. Why do they call this town Trinity? Because everybody in the fucking town has a home with its own water system. And they all happen to be white people. I'm just saying. But everybody in the fucking town has a home with its own water collection system. It's a suburban town. People are living like these people are not using the water that we use. These people are way beyond, they're thinking of themselves. They're trying to preserve their own race. That's what they're doing. That's what they do. They go buy up city towns, build towns, and they call it Trinity. And if you go visit this town, you will see all the homes in this town has its own water filtration system. It has its own UVB light ray system. Straight up. I know this for a fact. I used to work for a company, and we used to go in that town, and we used to do a lot of residential work. And everywhere in that town, there was homes that had its own water reserves built with the house. Tanks that come with the house, built with the house, its own water reserves and its own UVB ray light system that you don't have to worry about living under false artificial lighting. They would get the UVB rays like they were actually in the sun, so the light didn't kill them. They weren't living under artificial lighting. They weren't drinking pollutant water, and they were living in nice homes. You understand what I'm saying? You understand? So this is what is happening. You understand? And you can do the same thing too. You could do the same thing. Build your own water filtration system, collection system, your reservoirs, and have your own reservoirs. Build you a cistern in the ground where you collect your own water. You can do all of that. You can. If you're a homeowner, you can build all of that and save yourself from drinking the pollutant water. Save yourself from drinking the pollutant water, so you're not killing yourself. And then you can also surround your house in UVB ray lights also, or you can also just make your house full of windows and open your house up to the sun. And at night you don't use lights. You can eliminate a lot of this suicide. The suicide you are aiding in, because although you may not know it, you are aiding in it. It's happening to you, but you are doing it to yourself just as well. You play a corporate in this. You play a part in this, because what you are doing is you're at home at night and your lights are on, and you're using artificial lighting, and you're drinking the water, and you're aiding in your own cancer. Literally, you're aiding in your own cancer. You can put filters on your showers, on your sinks, and you can aid in drinking better water, filtering out the fluoride that comes in your water, the lead that comes through your water, and you can be drinking purified water. They sell those purified things at the stores all over the place. You understand? So we could combat a lot of this by going back to nature. Now, I want to go into this. Oh, man. I came back and saw my phone was off. Like, what the hell going on? All right. Somebody was calling me. Okay, I see that. Cool. We back. We back. We back, family. Oh, God, that scared the living crap out of me. People don't know I'm on live, so they didn't get the notification. They didn't get the notification. Now, I was saying something. I don't know how long I got interrupted for. I was saying something. Where am I at? So, what I was saying was, we can go back into a natural way. I can teach us all how to be eco-warriors again. And to be an eco-warrior is to basically be one in tune with the cycle of life. So that way you're not going against your own life. You're not aiding in your own death. You're not killing yourself. You need to be eco-minded. Eco-minded. You understand? Be eco-minded. Stay in tune with the cycle of life. But what they did, you see it, they created a not an ecosystem, but a evil system. They created an evil system. The evil system that goes against nature itself. And so we're dying because of man going against nature itself. taking what's natural, your poop should be natural. If you eat natural and you eat natural food, you can go right outside, take a shit, okay? I bet a teacher was like, damn, Marcus, I wanted to show this to the school. Can't do it now. Sorry. I need to be mindful of my teachers who be watching me. Next time, okay? Next time, for you teachers, you want to show this to your class, I'll be mindful. Okay? I won't use too many cuss words. High school, they get a pass. They can do that. Okay? But we got to be eco-warriors. We got to be eco-friendly. We got to be eco-minded. We got to be in tune with nature and the way it is, the cycle of it. Just look under your house. I got to check my phone, keep making sure y'all there with me. Just look under your house. And you will see. You will see underneath your house the pipe system. Okay? What we can do to combat a lot of what's going on and happening to us, what we can do is just like I said. A lot of y'all ain't going to like what I'm about to say. Or a lot of y'all ain't going to agree. I won't say like. You ain't going to agree with the way it should be. And I'm going to answer a question for you. You may be asking me, are you doing it? I'm going to answer that for you. These raspberries is good. Eat more raspberries, y'all. Eat the berries. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries. Eat the berries. Blackberries. Eat more berries. Oh, yeah. A lot of antioxidants in the berries. Your home not only can become a eco home, but you can convert. Listen to me. You ever saw that movie? Remember that movie? With what's his name in it? Damn, Biodome. Remember the movie Biodome with what's the damn guy name, man? Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore. Remember the movie Biodome with Brandon something, Brandon, you know, from the guy from the fucking Egypt movies, the Scorpion King, the guy Brandon from the guy something Brandon from the Scorpion King. He was in the movie Biodome with Pauly Shore. Or was that Encino Man? I think that was Encino Man he was in with Pauly Shore. But Pauly Shore was in Biodome, I think. Go watch Biodome and see how you can create a world inside that little dome of your own. You create a whole eco world, an eco world inside of that biodome. And guess what? In that eco world, guess what? There ain't no, you eat from that world, you shit in that world. There is no toilets. There was no toilets. They lived in that biodome. Everything they needed for survival was in that biodome. They created their own food, made a life inside that biodome, and what had to happen in the biodome had to happen in the biodome in order to keep the cycle of life going for themselves to survive. If you're smart, you would do that. And if you're smart, if you eat natural, you don't have to worry about your poop being nasty. I'm going to tell you something. And this is a testament, and this is true facts. And I'm being blunt and honest because I'm like that. I'm being blunt and honest. If you eat natural, I can promise you this on everything I love. If you eat natural again, you can go to the bathroom and you could go take a poop. You can go to the bathroom, remove your bowels, and I can promise you this. It will not smell. And when you wipe yourself, you will not see nothing on the toilet paper. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. Go take a napkin right now outside and wipe the dirt. And tell me if it stains the dirt. I mean the napkin. It's going to pick up grain. It's going to pick up grains of sand. But you can take it and just like taking your hand going out there and you can wipe it right off just like that. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's how your soil is. If you eat natural, you can go take a poop, and when you wipe yourself, you will not see nothing on the toilet paper, nor will it have a smell. Because the dirt does not smell. Go outside and smell the dirt and tell me, do it have a smell? Because if it did, you wouldn't have to put your nose down in it to smell it. You would smell it just by walking outside. You would smell the dirt. If it had a smell to it, you walk outside right now, you would be able to smell the soil. But you cannot smell the soil. You know why? Because the soil is natural and it don't have a smell. And if your poop is natural, if you eat natural, then your poop becomes natural and it goes through the body, and the body only takes what it needs to continue to thrive and gives back to the earth what already was from the earth. What goes back to the earth? What is the earth? It gives back to the earth what's naturally the earth's. And so when you poop, guess what? It don't smell, nor do you have a stain on the paper. I've seen this happen and see it happen over and over and over again with myself. I'm being straight up. I see it happen with myself over and over and over again. When they say, oh, you act like your shit don't stink, I say, yeah, it don't. My shit don't stink. You act like your shit don't stink. It's not supposed to stink. My shit ain't supposed to stink. You understand what I'm saying? If you smart and you knew this, you would know. Yeah, my shit don't stink. So use another term. Use another phrase. You understand? Because my shit don't stink. Okay? But if you are eating natural, you will go back and give your natural soil back to the earth. You say, oh, Bing, do you do that yourself? Do you do that yourself? Let me tell you like this here, y'all. Answer the question. Do you give your soil back to the earth? Listen to me, y'all. You go to Home Depot. You can go to any home store like Lowe's or Home Depot, Earth Store. You can buy you some compost, some soil. You can buy you some topsoil or some compost. And you can build you a little area around your home. You can do two things. There's two ways you can do this. You know, you can buy you a little shovel, a little military shovel, dig your little pothole inside the earth, dig your little pothole inside the earth. And, you know, at night, when nobody's looking, nobody's able to watch you or see you, you go out there and you do your thing and you bury it. Guarantee you, a week later, you come back, it ain't there. You can dig it up and you won't find it there. If you are a natural eater, if you eat natural, you won't find it there. Even if you don't eat natural, you're still not going to find it there, but it won't be good to replant back into that. I wouldn't plant no seeds in that. But I can go dig a ditch, poop in that ditch, cover it up with the soil, come back a week later, dig it up, look for it. If it's not there, turn that soil over and plant me some seeds in it and come back and watch my food grow right from it. But you know what they use to feed you? You know what they use to grow your food in? Do you know what they use to grow your food in now? They use cow manure. Not human manure. Cow manure. Your food is still being grown in shit. Your food still is being grown in shit. They just use cow shit. They use cow manure. They don't use human manure. They don't use human soil, which They should. Because your soil is the natural soil. It comes from the earth. But what do you think cow shit is actually? It's cud. It's from the earth. The cows eat the cud. They eat the grass. But they're being fed all kind of shit through the grass, so it ain't good to eat that shit. It ain't good to eat from, food that is grown in cow manure. Because they're putting shit in the cow, in the cud for the cows to eat, to fatten the cows up for the slaughter. All kind of chemical shit they're spraying the ground with, and the cows are eating it, and it's fattening the cows up for the slaughter. So it ain't good to eat. If, listen to me, if they did not do that, then it's okay to eat from a cow's manure. Straight up. If they did not do that, then it is okay to plant your food in cow manure. Because all cow manure is just grass. It's okay. Because it's going back to, because cows and animals and plants, we are all one. We all come from the soil. We all come from the living earth. So when that cow comes from the same place I come from. It don't mean I drink cow's milk though. All I'm saying is what's being the natural reproduction system, the natural reproduction system of plant life comes from natural soil. If the cow was eating natural soil, then it's okay to plant in that soil. But the cow's not eating natural soil. Not anymore. And so they take cow manure, grow your food in cow manure, and so they're killing you through that. So you're eating all kind of processed stuff. You're eating all kind of processed foods through cow manure. You understand what I'm saying? If you truly live in it, if you want to create a biodome for yourself, you can do that. Create a biodome for yourself. And in that biodome, you would give your soil back to the earth. Because you would be eating the earth. And all you're doing is eating to stay alive. And giving back to the earth what is the earth. You're letting go of what doesn't belong to you. And the earth takes that and continues the cycle. And the cycle is it will continue to naturally reproduce life. It will continue to naturally reproduce life. Life for you to eat and absorb. Even a rose is good to absorb and look at. For the human, for the psyche, for the better of the human mind. Because when you see things that are beautiful, your mind goes to a beautiful place. And that keeps you pure, a pure being. Nature itself is a pure being and a pure blessing. Because once you get out into nature, because of the gravitational pull the gravitational pull of the earth, it's going to pull all toxins out of you. It's going to pull all impurities out of you and bring you back to a pure form, a natural person, a natural man, a natural woman. So, to end off, what we need to do, we need to go into nature, get into nature, do more stuff out in nature. You need to do, what you need to do, you need to ground, lay on the ground, go into the forest, allow the woods to absorb the toxins out of your body. That's a form of detox. Just sitting in nature is a detox. Sitting in nature is a detox, right in the midst of it. Sitting in the midst of nature is a detox. Submerging yourself in the water is a detox. Nature is going to pull on you and pull out of you what is not natural to you, and return you and restore you back to the natural man, to the natural woman. And so, then you lay on the ground. You got to start laying down in the grass, laying down in the earth. So that soil, that bed, that earth bed can absorb toxins out of your body. You understand what I'm saying? Let me show you something real quick. Huh? Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick. Okay. This is important. This book is called Earth Energies. Earth Energies. And what are they doing? They are laying down in the soil. They bury themselves in the soil. They understand that the soil absorbs body toxins. You understand what I'm saying? You got to get out there into nature. You got to start getting, these people are laying down underneath the soil. They bury themselves in the soil. You understand what I'm saying? Earth Energies is found all out in nature. Earth Energies is found all out in nature. Nature is the key. Nature is the answer. You understand what I'm saying? Nature is the answer. You got to get into nature. Outdoor into nature. Going out there and allowing nature to do what it's naturally supposed to do. You understand? Hope you're getting something from this. So I'm going to break this down one more time. What's happening, then we're going to get out of here. Okay? I want y'all to share this, share this, share this, share it. Don't let me catch you not sharing it. I'm going to go to everybody's page and be like, you ain't sharing. No, I'm kidding. Anyhow, I'm going to run through this one more time for those of you who want to understand this explanation. And then we're going to get out of here because I got to go do other things. I got an actual meditation lecture I got to go give on meditation. Bioenergenetics, a good book. But even better book, my book, 60 Days of Amazing Reminders. 60 Days of Amazing Reminders. Get that book. It's just little one day sayings. You know, I wrote 7 books, but this was I think the last one I wrote. 60 days of amazing reminders. All right. Just one day for 60 days to just reprogram your mind of how amazing you really are. All right. How amazing you truly are. All right. So let's go. You ready? I'm gonna do this again one last time. For those of you who want to understand this, what's happening here. It's a lot of confusion. But stick with me. I'm going to talk fast. I'm going to talk for you to understand, though. Okay? Huh? I'm going to talk for you to understand. I got to check the phone so I can make sure you're here. Let's go. We ready? Let's go. So, you have here your home. In your home, there's a pipe system. That pipe system is being used to kill us because they're taking your poop, reclaiming it, converting it into methane gas. That methane gas, which is really human soil, goes to man's plant, what they call the power plant. It goes to man's plant, and it then lets off billows of smoke, which is called biofilm toxins, pollutants. That biofilm toxic pollutants have what inside of it? It has methane gas inside of it. What is inside methane gas? Cancerous type of toxins, right? Toxin gas that causes cancer is inside the air. So they're releasing through these power plants from our human soil, our poop that gets pulled out of our water system, reclaimed, converted to methane gas, which is naturally our human soil, goes into man's plant. Because what powers a plant? What powers a plant? Soil powers a plant. What powers a plant? Soil powers a plant. You understand what I'm saying? So our human soil powers their plant. From our shower water, our sink water, our toilet water, it's all being reclaimed. And then converted into methane gas, which is going into their power plant, which gets let out into the atmosphere in billows of biofilm toxic pollutants. Well, that's methane gas inside those biofilms. Well, what else is methane that causes cancer? Cigarettes, Menthol is found in your cigarettes. That causes cancer. So if menthol is found in your cigarettes, that causes cancer, in your poop that gets converted into methane gas and it's being released into the atmosphere, then what the fuck is in the atmosphere is what I'm asking you. Cancer is in the atmosphere. So you are absorbing cancerous air. Toxic pollutants. And so it's important you tune into Earth energies, find out where they are, get out into nature, bury yourself in the dirt, get in the grass, lay on the dirt bed, get you some grounding shoes, ground yourself to the earth, allow the earth to do what it naturally does, which it causes a gravitational pull. Allow the earth and nature to pull on the toxins outside of your body so that it leaves you nothing but with a natural, pure form of the natural self, not the human self. We are natural beings. So it's going to pull on the natural man and leave you with nothing but the natural man and woman. Study bioenergenetics. Know where your energy comes from to power this power source right here, to power this natural source right here. Understand where your power comes from, where your energy comes from. Get in tune with that. Study that. Learn that. So you know where it comes from. And you can be a powerful being. This is how you be powerful. You want to know how to be powerful? I'm talking about a not just a confident person, but a powerful person. When you walk anywhere you go, it's like things come to you. This is how you manifest. I'm going to go speak on it today. Later, I got to go speak in Tampa, and I'm going to go speak on how to manifest through meditation. It's just understanding that when you know this kind of a knowledge and you get in tune with that cycle of life, you become a powerful being and things gravitate towards you because life is a gravitational work of art. Life is gravitational. Everything pulls on everything. Everything pulls. There's a pulling happening in earth. There's a pulling. And you are a part of that cycle. You are a part of that. So what happens when you become naturally in tune with that natural cycle, you too get in alignment, get into, you become in rhythm. You too get in tune with that rhythm and things happen the way the world makes them naturally happen. Things get pulled on. And so all the things that you are asking, looking for, and thinking of, you create a magnetic pull of it into your life. And so you who are in tune with the rhythm of life, you start to manifest and pull in everything in your life too that you want. And it just comes to you. It flows to you. But it won't flow to you if you don't understand the natural cycle. It won't flow to you if you don't get in tune to the natural cycle. It won't flow to you if you don't get in tune and dance with that rhythm. It's a rhythm. It's a dance. It's a ballet. It moves and it dances. It's a smooth dance. And you just got to find yourself and get in rhythm with that. And you flow. Next thing you know, you flow. And you don't have to worry about, you just flow with it. And it comes to you. Things come. You don't worry. You don't get anxious. You just let it flow because you're dancing with that tune. You're dancing with that sound. You're dancing with that cycle. You understand? And it's a beautiful, loving thing. It's a beautiful, loving thing. And you're just moving with it. And everything comes naturally. You don't ever have to work nothing for nothing. You don't have to work. If you understand this. I don't work. But yet, I'm good. I work for myself. And yet, I'm good. I'm good. I don't work for no one. I work for me. I'm good. I got to go give a lecture today. Then I'll be going to travel to give another lecture in a couple of days. I'll be traveling out, the state. So I'm just saying to you, when you know what you want, you get in tune with the cycle of life. And you ain't got to ask for what you want. You ain't got to, your thoughts are energy. All you got to do is have a thought. Have the thought. And I just get into the cycle of life. Doing life the right way. Living life the right way. Living my life the right way. Getting in tune with the natural cycle of life. Because the universal law of correspondence says you reap what you sow. But that's not just a negative thing. That's a positive thing too. You reap good if you sow good. So if you are sowing good things, you're going to reap good things. And you're dancing with that sound and that tune and that music. It's melodic. You can hear it. Les Brown said, everybody they dance to the beat of their own drum. And you can, but your drum has to be in rhythm and in tune with that of life. And things naturally flow. You don't have to force nothing, because that's not the way the world works. The world doesn't work by force. It doesn't work by gimme. No, the world gives. It pulls, but when it pulls, it also gives. It gives you back what's naturally yours. What is your birthright? Which is eternal life. Which is eternal life. Life in abundance. It gives you life in abundance, eternal life. You're following me? It gives you life in abundance. You can have that. You can have eternal life if you are in tune with the cycle of life. You can have eternal life if you get in rhythm and in step with the cycle of life. You can have eternal life if you see that life is not to be played with in a way where a lot of you just do little stuff like litter. You may throw garbage outside the window. And you don't even understand that little concept. See, you don't see everything to you have to do by force. I do by flow. Quote that. Everything you do, you got to do by force. You got to go out and make it happen. Me, I don't make nothing happen and everything happens. Let me say that again. You got to go out and make things happen. Me, I don't make nothing happen and yet everything happens. That's by flow. That's living by flow. You live by force. I live by flow. I don't make nothing happen and yet everything happens. And it happens because that's the way I wanted it to happen. And because I live by flow and you live by force, nothing that you want comes to you because you are working against the flow. Because you're living by force. You can't be in tune with the flow and then try to live by force. You can't do that. Because the world is pulling. And the world is gravitational. And the world is always pulling. And so you living by force, you're doing what is called taking, which is also a form of pulling. And because the world is pulling and you are pulling, there is a tug of war going on. There's a tug of war. Because the world is pulling. But you who live by force, you're also pulling too. Trying to take what you want. Trying to go out and get what you want. And so it's a tug of war. And no one's going to resist. The world is going to, Mother Nature's going to always win. You understand what I'm saying? Because eventually she's going to call your ass back to the dirt. You understand what I'm saying? And there's always a tug of war. You just got to let that junk go. And just say, all right, I give. And allow her to work. Allow her to do what she do. A mother is nurturing. She wants to give you the best nurturing. She wants to give you the best nourishment that she has to offer you. She wants to give you the best nourishment that she has to offer you. And you cannot bite your mama's nipple when she's trying to feed you. You feel what I'm saying? You can't bite your mama's nipple when she's trying to feed you. You got to sit there and, you know what I'm saying? Suck on that breast milk. And I love breast milk. I don't know why I went there. But I do. I wish they sold. No, I don't like it sold in cans and nothing like that. I just like it straight from the tap, you know. I like my breast milk straight from the tap. You feel me? Oh, man. All right. So, I didn't know why I went there, but I did. I have to keep checking. All right. Y'all ready? We ready to get out of here? If you ain't caught this whole download, go back and watch it. I advise you to. I took my time, drew this up for you. It's a beautiful drawing. Because I don't know how to draw, but I guess I can. I didn't know I could draw so good. I mean, it's simple. But get in tune with the flow of life. Stop getting it. Stop trying to take things by force. Stop trying to be in force with life. Because then you are in a tug of war with life. It's a tug of war. When the world wants to pull and you want to pull, there's a tug of war. So you just got to let go, get in that flow, and dance with it. And allow it to come by dancing with it. And you get in that flow, and you just have thoughts. And the world like, oh, I heard your thoughts. Hey, here's someone coming around that wants to give you what you've been asking for. Okay, cool. And you just get into that dance, that rhythm, and dance with it, and dance with it, and dance with it, and dance. And it's a beautiful sound. It's a beautiful harmonic symphony. It's a great thing to hear. You get in tune to it. It's a beautiful thing to hear. You just dancing, 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 dancing. Beautiful dance, beautiful, beautiful dance. Okay? All right? Listen, do yourself a favor. Share this download. Share it, share it, share it. Number one, understand, what's in your water, what's causing a lot of your cancer, your water itself, but more so the air. Go to Amazon.com, type in my name that you see on Facebook, Marques Clark. Type in that name, my former name. That's not my name no more, but type in Marques Clark on Amazon and get my books. Get Breaking Out, which is my best. I want to call it my best-selling book. Out of all my books I wrote, it's my best-selling book. And get this book too. 60 days of amazing reminders. Just 60 days to just spend 60 days reading one of these a day. Reprogram your mind. Okay? Go to Amazon, find that there. And just do that. Okay? Using my name, Marques Clark. Okay, do that. Subscribe to YouTube, Eco Warriors TV. Eco Warriors TV on YouTube. Subscribe. Don't forget to share. I want to say this is Obeng. I love you. I love me. I love us. That's it. Peace.
To live to the highest degree what is pure, what is honest, what is natural, what feels like the real you. You'll know you found it when every cell in your body vibrates with your own truth. When you're filled up by what you're doing, instead of being drained by it. Follow your instincts. That's where true wisdom unfolds. What I loved about my conversations with Michael Bernard Beckwith is that he clarifies so perfectly the idea that we are all vibrational beings. And if we tune our GPS to the vibration that we want to experience, not only will we align with our true purpose, we will begin to radiate all that we hoped to encounter. Listen while Reverend Beckwith explains why we cannot have what we're not willing to become. I'm excited.